Top 10 football goals that shock the world. Football is a game of passion, skill, and unforgettable moments. But sometimes, a single goal is enough to send shockwaves through the world of sports. From impossible strikes to history-making finishes, today we're counting down the top 10 football goals that shocked the world. Get ready to relive the moments that made fans jump out of their seats, left goalkeepers stunned, and changed football forever. And if you love football as much as we do, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an epic countdown. Let's get into it. Number 1. Diego Maradona vs. England, 1986. Billed as the goal of the century, there was never going to be anything else at number 1 but this piece of magic by Diego Maradona in 1986. Having given Argentina a controversial lead against England in the quarter-final match with the hand of God, Maradona collected the ball in his own half in the 55th minute. Within 11 seconds, he made the Europeans look like amateurs as he went on a magnificent solo run. Beating 4 players, the legendary player found his way into the box. With a slight dummy, goalkeeper Peter Shilton was left scrambling on the floor as Maradona slotted the ball into the empty net, securing the win for his side. Number 2. Giovanni van Bronckhorst vs. Uruguay, 2010. In the twilight of his illustrious career, Netherlands captain Giovanni van Bronckhorst delivered a moment of pure magic in the 2010 World Cup semi-final against Uruguay. As the clock ticked into the 18th minute, the ball found its way to the veteran left back, who was not particularly known for his long-range shooting. Instead of opting for a customary cross into the box, Van Bronckhorst unleashed a thunderous strike from nearly 35 yards out. The ball soared through the air like a missile, carrying an almost unstoppable force. Uruguayan goalkeeper Fernando Muslera managed to get the slightest touch with his glove, but it was not enough to alter its trajectory. The ball smashed off the far post and ricocheted into the back of the net. This stunning goal set the tone for an intense battle, ultimately propelling the Dutch to a hard-fought 3-2 victory. Number 3. Richarlison vs. Serbia, 2022. Having already put Brazil ahead against Serbia in the Group G match in the 2022 tournament, Richarlison would soon double his tally most spectacularly. In the 73rd minute, Vinicius Jr. attacked the European box before spotting the Tottenham Hotspur forward in space near the penalty spot. With the ball slightly behind him, Richarlison controlled the pass with his back to the goal. As the ball went up in the air, he showed his acrobatic talents by jumping upwards and striking it over his shoulder. The surprise attempt and the power-generated left keeper Vanja Milinkovic-Savic unable to stop the ball from reaching the corner of the net. Number 4. Dennis Bergkamp vs. Argentina, 1998. With both teams reduced to 10 men and the score tied at 1-1, the tension was at its peak as the Netherlands pushed forward in the dying moments of the match. In the 90th minute, Dutch center-back and captain Frank de Boer collected the ball deep in his own half, scanning the field for an opportunity. Spotting a chance, he launched an extraordinary 60-yard pass that arsed perfectly into the Argentine penalty area. The ball found Dennis Bergkamp, the legendary Arsenal forward, who showcased his world-class skill. With a delicate first touch, he controlled the ball masterfully with the outside of his right foot. As Argentine defender Roberto Ayala rushed in, Bergkamp deftly flicked the ball past him with his second touch before coolly curling it into the net, securing a dramatic last-minute victory. Number 5. Carlos Alberto vs. Italy, 1970. If there was a goal needed to prove why the 1970 Brazil team is considered one of the best to ever grace the tournament, this would be it. Facing Italy in the final, Brazil was comfortably leading 3-1 in the 86th minute. After getting the ball back near their box, the South Americans commenced a masterclass in teamwork. With perfect passing and delightful dribbling, the ball arrived at the feet of Pelé on the edge of the Italian box. He then lays a through ball into the path of right back and captain Carlos Alberto just inside the area. With a thunderous shot, Alberto hammered the ball into the back of the net, finalizing the 4-1 win. Number 6. Maxi Rodriguez vs. Mexico, 2006. With the score ending 1-1 in normal time, Extra time was needed to find a winner between Argentina and Mexico in 2006 round of 16. In the 98th minute, left back and captain Juan Pablo Sorin played a long, hopeful ball toward Maxi Rodriguez on the right-hand side. The midfielder expertly controls it with his chest on the edge of the area. With plenty of space, he lets the ball drop before volleying it toward the goal. The accuracy and dip on the shot were perfect as it beautifully ended up in the far corner of Oswaldo Sanchez's goal, securing the win for Argentina. Number 7. Saeed Al-Awairan vs. Belgium, 1994. Making their debut at the 1994 World Cup, Saudi Arabia left a lasting impression during their group game against Belgium. And it's all thanks to Saeed Al-Awairan. In the 5th minute, the ball arrived at the feet of Al-Awairan, deep inside his own half. The midfielder's incredible pace helped him easily beat 2 defenders before dashing past a lunging challenge. At the edge of the Belgium box, Al-Awairan turned Rudy Smits inside out as he nutmegged him. With the last gasp attempt of another defender and Michael Prudhomme, they couldn't stop Al-Awairan from finishing one of the best solo goals in history and giving Saudi Arabia the win. Number 8. David Platt vs. Belgium, 1990. With the game at 0-0 in the 119th minute in extra time, it was looking like nerve-wracking penalties would be needed to separate England and Belgium in the 1990 round of 16. But then, Paul Gascoigne was brought down, and he stepped up to take the free kick. He lobbed a long ball into the Belgium penalty area, with David Platt finding space. However, the midfielder's positioning was wrong. Instead of the ball going harmlessly out of play, Platt spun around and somehow volleyed the ball toward the goal. It took everyone by surprise, especially Michael Prudhomme, who couldn't stop the ball from going in. Number 9. James Rodriguez vs. Uruguay, 2014. After an incredible performance in the group stage, where they won every match, Colombia entered the round of 16 of the 2014 FIFA World Cup full of confidence. Their opponent was a formidable Uruguay side, but Colombia was ready for the challenge. In the 28th minute, Abel Aguilar directed a header toward the attacking midfielder, James Rodriguez, who was in prime position outside the penalty area. Displaying extraordinary skill, Rodriguez controlled the ball with his chest, swiftly turning toward goal. Without hesitation, he unleashed a stunning volley toward Uruguay's legendary goalkeeper, Fernando Muslera. Despite getting a fingertip to the shot, Muslera had no chance. The ball crashed against the underside of the crossbar and bounced past the goal line, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Rodriguez later sealed the victory with a second goal, securing a 2-0 win and Colombia's place in the quarterfinals. Number 10. Benjamin Pavard vs. Argentina, 2018. Back in 2018, during the FIFA World Cup round of 16, France and Argentina faced off in a thrilling encounter. The South American giants had taken a 2-1 lead, putting immense pressure on the French side. However, in the 57th minute, the ball found its way to French left-back Lucas Hernandez on the wing. He whipped in a hopeful cross, but instead of reaching a teammate in the box, the ball ricocheted out to the edge of the area. Waiting there was right-back Benjamin Pavard, who displayed impeccable technique. With his body perfectly positioned, he struck the ball first time with the outside of his right foot. The shot curled beautifully through the air, bending inward toward the far corner of the net. Argentine goalkeeper Franco Armani could only watch as it sailed past him. France eventually won 4-3 and went on to lift the World Cup. There you have it, the top 10 football goals that shocked the world. From stunning volleys to last-minute wonders, football has given us some truly unforgettable moments. But we want to hear from you. Which goal do you think was the most shocking of all time? Did we miss any legendary strikes? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing football content, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next countdown. Until next time, keep your eyes on the game and never stop chasing greatness.